Good morning. So I had a interesting experience this week with the Come Follow Me, and also another artist, and that I went to his blog, and just one of the images I guess he had was of a cross. And it is interesting, a lot of people that are not members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I just want to clear a little thing up before I continue this story. Some people might think that we don't like the cross, or we don't like the symbol of the cross. And I feel that that is wrong, at least in my personal feelings and how I see the cross. I love the symbol of the cross. I love the symbol of the tomb. I love the visual of them, because both to me represent the love of Christ and what he did, his sacrifice, his suffering, and also his resurrection and what he went through. And so to me, the cross is a very powerful symbol. So I just want to clarify that. But I also want to share that this artist, he was someone who stated that he didn't believe that Christ was a real person, and that he had made a wax candle sculpture of the cross, but it was on its side. And he did express that he liked some of the ideas or concepts Christ taught, but didn't agree with everything. And it was just kind of an interesting view that he had. And I'm totally for people being able to express and, be able to share what they feel and believe, for sure, and totally respect that. I also found it kind of disturbing in one way, because of my own feelings towards Christ is very different. But it did give me a thought about this Come Follow Me section, and how the sons of Mosiah, Ammon, went to King Lamoni. And if you're not familiar, King Lamoni is a Lamanite king who didn't have the gospel. He doesn't know Christ, right? And he also had an abstract thought that he believed in the Great Spirit, is what he describes it as being, right? And I love how Ammon approaches it. He approaches it as he takes that idea, that concept of a Great Spirit, and just adds to it that he says the Great Spirit is God. He describes what the creation. He talks about that Christ is going to come in a physical form and have a physical body, be, and atone for the sins of the world and be resurrected. And I love how Ammon approached it. And I feel that sometimes even I can analyze God to a point where I analyze him so much that he becomes just an abstract idea, concept. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to have questions. You should always have questions. You should always study. That's part of the fun of studying, is having questions and analyzing God's character, his principles, his values. All of those things are so vital to understanding him. But I feel I can also approach it in a way that I do that too much, and I take away from the relationship. And I feel that the relationship we have with God is what Ammon really clarifies a lot, that he is our Redeemer. Through Christ, we are born again. He becomes the Father of our spirit, right? Our born again self. And it's a that relationship is so key because it changes how we see God. He becomes more personal, more individual. We get that we're part of a family, an eternal family. And for me, it also inspires what I get to look forward to one day, to be able to see him myself, to see him physically. If I want to, give him a hug, like it just creates that family bond. Something that I think us in this world, we cherish. Hopefully we have good relationships that we cherish and want to continue. And so anyway, that's just a thought that I had and an experience I had. And I hope you enjoyed it in this video. Thank you for watching.